Greetings everyone, and Great here from another H-Powers 4 replay. Spawn on top left side as the green Holy Roman Empire, we have Kaizer, Johan. Spawn on bottom right side as the yellow Roost, we have Heart. And since we have Roost player, let's go back on out so we can see the trade bounties. Wait. Is the game bugging out? Oh wait, no, I hit cast vision. I'm hitting the wrong buttons, aren't I? There we go. Now we can see the trade bounties. So far, he has gotten 0. Let's see now. Holy Roman Empire versus Rus. Rus does have access to some unique assets. The cabin will provide some passive gold generation there, as well as the killing off some of the wildlife, which he's found very little at the moment. Will result in some extra gold. He's not going to get off these forest puppers now. Green does pick off that forest pupper, or the exotic dog, I should say. Does find some sheep there. And this will allow him to get enough gold so he doesn't have to use getting miners out to get to the next age. Additionally, he does have, as the higher this trade amount goes up, gets more food collection as well as some more hunting cabin gold. And since he's going for the Kremlin, he will act as a wooden fortress, and the wooden fortress grants 20% extra wood drop-off. Overall, the Rus has incredibly good economy in the early game, and so some good assets later on for the late game. More of these forest puppets have been claimed, and as well as more sheeple. Let's transfer all the sheep to one of these scouts there. Does have 3 scouts in the field. Let's pick up all of these forest puppers. The Holy Roman Empire, we do have scout engagements there. Holy Roman Empire does have access to the prelate, giving plus 40% resource collection for individual villagers. And he's going for the Minework Palace, not for the Aachen Chapel, which is the powerful blacksmith, giving some unique technologies. When it comes to feudal age units, the Roost player can deploy some early knights and good early heavy cav. And versus opponents will have access to the feudal age mana arms, one of the hardest units to deal with in the entire game, in my opinion. Minework Palace going up, which will give him access to a free blacksmith that is research 40% faster, costs 40%, technologies inside cost 40% less, all of them, and does have access to 2 unique technologies. One will give you plus 2 melee armor for both your spearmen and for your horsemen. So your horsemen will have 2 inherent plus 2 armor in feudal age. Incredibly good. And having plus 2 armor in your spearmen makes so your spearmen win out in those fights. Additionally, you'll have access to a unique knight technology that gives them plus in castle age, give them plus 2 armor, making so you get very, very heavy cav. Granted, in Imperial Age, the Roost do have a counterpart to it, giving plus 4 damage to the Knights. But that is, of course, you get heavy cav in Castle Age versus stronger cav as was Boyar's Fortitude in Imperial Age. Since Boyar's Fortitude can be researched in Castle Age as well. We do have only 235 gold, and looks like all the forest puppets may have been claimed, so the Roost player needs an eye for a boar relatively quickly to get up the tier 2 trade. Now let's go ahead and get out of this vision. If we hear a sound effect of him fighting a wolf, that will give him enough for the next trade bounty. We got some 2 early knights on the field, some early knights. Scout, early knight, and scout. You have the scout trying to shank the scout. We've got 2 early knights here in patrol. They're not like rural knights. Rural knights can charge and then follow up a swipe to kill a 50 health villager in 2 hits. These cannot do that. It will just come a little bit short. The charge attack does 29 damage, the sword does 19. So that will leave 2 remaining damage points, in which the scout could potentially get a couple shanks in and kill off a villager. It's still a good idea to go for textiles early against factions that can pull out a heavy cav. Got the minor palace here. It also does allow you to get cheaper and faster siege engineering. You can go. The Holy Roman Empire has incredibly powerful feudal age man-at-arms rush. Don't underestimate it. If you can see what your opponents are pulling out, deploy out the proper research to counter it, and then push forward with man-at-arms. If your opponent is pulling out archers, quickly get out some free pierce armor. So assuming your opponent goes for that early, likely his archers do not have the pierce damage research, so they will only do 1 damage each versus man-at-arms. If your opponent goes for melee units to engage, which is equally not that great, you can quickly go for melee armor and attack as well. And if your opponent is just trying to turtle up with buildings, fast the engineers into a fast battering ram. So these knights are still patrolling around, not doing a whole lot at the moment. Got 2,000 for the Holy Roman Empire. A little bit uncommon. Most times we see people just go for Regnitz Cathedral and to Palace Swabia. And now he's going to take out that boar. He does not engage with the scout there, so that is permanent damage from that knight. Now he's at tier 2. He also improved the gold collection of these hunting cabins, as well as getting some extra food collection with his villagers. Very important indeed, the extra food collection rate, which also does translate to the huntables themselves. We got a spearman here. No pierce armor research for the early knights, so they'll take a little extra damage from these ounce of arrows. And now do have, looks like the Risk players taking time and building out palisade walls around these relics, because the chance of his opponent is getting for a castle age and have already prelates camping the relics is very likely. You may want to cancel that. Okay, he's going to build the palisade gate. He could go for, most Risk players go for the High Trade House, which I generally do agree with, but he could try going for the Abbey of the Trinity. Combat holiness with holiness and make your opponents extra holy. Big holes in their chest with arrows and lances. Four Knights charging forward, does not get a hit there. And that's where early Knight is quite wounded. It's not a Keshik to throw some torches to get some health regen. Spearman now pushing way forward, trying to pursue these forces. Got some spearmen here, going for more palisade walls. Very nice. This one's been walled in as well, so these 3 center ones are walled in. Yellow may be aware of this one. And this one's pretty safe to assume the opponent won't go for it. So Velo could potentially, he's going for the High Trade House. Maybe a good idea to immediately go for a monastery in order to get out some warrior monks to get some relics picked up. And deny that from his opponents. Since your opponent, the Holy Roman Empire does get some big benefits for relics. Good charge attack on the scout, but of course he can patch himself up. High Trade House. It probably would have been better to put it over here, get a little bit extra trees. Right now, it will provide some decent amount of gold. I would say probably 150 gold per minute. Now if you got the Warrior Monk and pick up these relics, he's going to go for this one here. There's a palisade gate with it. You can crack open these ones later, like an egg. Get a nice, soft, chewy inside of Pope blood. Stable going up, stable going on up, which he can get, of course, get heavier cav in the next stage. He's going for Regnitz Cathedral. Scouts do, or Spearmen do spot this. He may want to keep, got a massive wave of militia. He really wants to keep that area secure. He sees this, he's trying to push it down, so maybe we're going to grab that relic first. Does get one of the villagers there. He does spot the Regni's Cathedral there. No textiles research. Does get another kill there on this villager as well. And his units are falling back. Militia may sometimes just split off and hit those spearmen. There we go. They do have 30 seconds before they die from a heart attack. Maybe it's dysentery. Who knows? Militia make an advance. They have 19 seconds. Spearmen just go and just hold them back for the moment. And those spearmen have been cleaned on up. No Rex may pick up a yellow. We got this knight can't take out that spearman. He should. Oh, that's where that warrior monk is. He's one way up north. We do got a spearman, 2 spearmen here. He may get himself from free spearman. Does not get the free spearman. He has another warrior monk on the build queue. Let's lose that warrior regular knight there. These knights were quite wounded. Those are the 2 wounded ones from earlier. There's also the yellow could claim every single relic on the map. You know how to do now the archer research for the Roost player as well. Get some hits here as well. Good hits damage on those villagers. And he will take out the prelate. There's a couple of knights here as well. The Myrric Palace, of course, can give him some extra armor. Okay, that's a knight. I'm not sure where the other warrior monk is. That's right there. Oh, that monk has been misrallied. He needs to not be rallied over there. This warrior monk is going to take time to heal up these knights. Nope, he's going to go ahead and capture the relic. It wouldn't be a half bad idea to heal up those knights. We got 2 knights here and a scout. The scout could potentially spot that warrior monk. We do have 3 warrior monks on the field as well. Green has played an outpost here, primarily just for scouting. Because there's a lot of shrubbery here, it's hard to see everything. 3rd relic has been picked up. This one here, that leaves 2 more. You can queue them up, pick them up, and always deploy a monastery for them later. Palisade walls going on up. Relic number 5 now picked on up. So the Roost player will claim every single relic on the map, which makes the Regni's Cathedral worthless. We got a single villager here clicking up these forest puppers. He'll quickly go down. He made him extra holy. These knights now moving around. He did get a brief notification there. These supposed to be falling back. There's currently 7 knights there. The rest of the 5 here. They do have +2/+2 armor with no armor research. He has got the extra armor research on the knights. So you can potentially get them up to 8 armor in this age. Incredibly heavy knights. Even crossbows will have trouble dealing with that. No additional research on these knights. Does get +1 melee armor as well. And got a 6 site now captured up here. Not sure what the other monster is at the moment. There it is. This relic has not been dropped on off. This warrior monk is seeing good damage there. Knights charging on the forward. Does get a grid charge stack onto this monk there. Does get the Saint's Blessing there, getting +1 armor and +2 damage, which will overcome the heavy armor of these knights. He does fall back away from the Knight's Blessing. They still got a boar here that could be quickly killed off with extra trade bounty. And the scout in the region does spot that villager and will pick him off. So those some good torches there. These knights do have some good damage when it comes to torches. Nice 16 damage, standard for torch damage at this age. Horseman does get snared there. Those spearmen do get cleaned up, and the second side has been captured, or maintained being captured. More fortified palisade walls there. He does go and clean up the 4. Very good. That made one of the tier 3 trade bounty. Oh, that villager will get impaled. There's a large number of knights here. 9 knights, 3 horsemen. The horsemen do not have that pierce armor research, or hack armor research. He's supposed to try and push way forward. Some of these villagers are going to get hit because of the forest puppets over here, not the berries. He does have some spearmen here. They are veteran spearmen as well. Oh, those villagers are going to... He's going to lose a good number of villagers. There's a poor control there by yellow. Got some hits there. These horsemen push way forward. There's still a good number of villagers in this region. These knights need to start moving over here now. Now that they're being pursued. The villagers may be tested on these forest puppers. Yellow right now has a larger force in the field. And only slightly higher quality. Good number of crossbows and archers. Playing out these berries as well, very good. High trade house, providing 167 gold per minute. Spearmen now engaging. Archers not going to do much work here. May want to cool off the archer production there. It does get a hit there on these villagers. The heavy armor of these heavy cav is really paying dividends. Warrior monk trying to push his way forward. Doesn't he get inside these villagers inside this town center? Does get inside the town center. Has a wooden fortress here for the extra wood drop off as well. And now going for a massive wave of farms. Very good. Because I hear has been decaptured. Got some spearmen and horsemen here. And this force could engage as well. Not really engaging. One of the knights do go down. The rest of these are very wounded. There is an opening there for them to escape, and the predators could patch them up. And we do got the crossing T there, denying these palisade walls from going on up. And now it's time for this gold deposit, and this will also be used for get stone as well. Batter ram deployed on the field. He has 9 charges of militia here, so that could be 18 militia deploy out instantly. He will lose some more of these villagers. Probably has 2 town centers like his opponent. So far, Yellow has done a great job of capturing those relics, but right now he's just been having trouble maintaining his control of the side of the map. Those villagers will be safe. These spearmen can be pursued. Does go for a second line of palisade walls. You may want to take time to clean this up and put additional line of walls there. Green's now facing forward as well, with some Lanch next in the mix. Right now, Lanch next do 17, 18 damage. Good number of these villagers going down. As beside the crown there, it does spawn up the militia. There's 18 militia now to put on out. That villager does draw the short straw there. That villager may get killed off there. The militia now push forward, gets good damage on these knights. They do bonus damage versus cavalry, 24 damage per strike. The forces being pulled some back. Got more archers here as well as crossbows. Main arms being pulled on out. Got a outpost here. Going to take a bit of time to be torched down. He has some battering rams. He may be able to task a battering ram over there. And his palisade walls will go on up. The militia should be highly aggressive. Spearmen advancing in forward as well. Getting some damage on these knights. Horsemen and knights are starting to go down. We got some Lanch knights that will be very effective versus these units. I can see them doing splash damage on those spearmen, but they do get countered by the archers. They are light melee. Militia die from dysentery. Right now, Yellow has a larger force in the field and higher quality. It's severely disorganized. Barons have cleaned out outposts there. There's another outpost over here being upgraded as well. right now is pretty far away from going to the next age. The Roost player has a massive gold reserve. He may be able to pull off a gold collection. A couple of knights still down here. These villagers could just go ahead and fall back to the wooden fortress, get some hit firing. I got the anti-heavy weapons, the blunt weapons. No two-handed weapons just yet. Villagers are trying to be retasked on these farms, but these knights are still in the region. It does consider the town center there, as well as the wooden fortress. And these arrows will do 1 damage each, I believe. 8 damage. 7 pierce armor, yep. He captured Central Sacred Site, very good. Yellow has the Sacred Site captured on up. Veterans could be hit the flanks. Oh, I just learned something. Look at the map. You got wood, 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 and 2 more wood deposits here. Green only has 3 wood deposits, so green got a little bit screwed on the wood placement. There's some gold over here from Utilize. He's collecting up this gold deposit from nearby keep. Very good. Yellow has some gold down here. This is attainable by green as well. Got a massive wave of archers, crossbows. Spearmen advancing forward with 1 knight going down to Springald. We got some Mangonel upon the field, very nice. Main arms still have the blunt weapons, no two-handed weapons at the moment. There's two-handed weapons now. So now they're very good versus everything. Horsemen now push way forward, trying to make a breach over here. Didn't clean up these palisade walls and finish it off. This player now pop cap, needs more population housing. More housing in general. Oh, we still got a green villager right here. Which has deployed out outpost here, which is just providing good spotting. Yellow should have vision of it. Horseman breaking through. Yellow's trying to make his way forward. Mangonels finds good hits on these archers. We got some lance necks here. Archers are hard to counter through it. We got some Roost men arms here. Let's get a hit. Something man's arms. Mangonels finds good hits on the Roost archers. Man arms are going down, so do the lance necks. And we got these villagers trying to pull out this keep. Got a good number of horsemen hitting this area. He does have the spearmen coming to spawn to hit. They also want to make his advance. There's been a good amount of battery rams here to help cleave his way forward. This outpost will go down. Could use emergency repairs. Nope, he's out of the spear influence. Bruce nice to take out one of the Mangonels. Very important pick there. We'll get some good damage there. Maybe I'll take out the other one. Does barely save it. Veterans still cleaning the way forward. We got Saint's Blessing in the mix as well. A massive hit onto those forces. Horsemen gain some damage over here. Against some of these villagers. Yellow has lost a significant number of villagers. Green's killed off 40 villagers. Yellow's only killed off 12. Mangonel finds a hit there. The Rolling Empire player has a lot of gold to age up, not a lot of food. Save the Roost. Ooh, there's a large number of range units after these Mangonels. Horseman trying to break their way forward. Does get the kill there. He has his own Mangonel up on the field. Veteran following him back as well. Veteran can be used as bait. I've got a spring gold placement here. And those forest puppers still can be flamed. Don't have to rely on farms at the moment. Mangonel does find a decent hit there. Got another Mangonel here. Finds a small hitter on the horseman. He does not save that spring gold. Horseman push way forward. We got a good number of man arms here. 2 Mangonels blown fields just going on for mass siege. Get some good hits there. starting to slowly whittle down this force here. They still have plenty of health though. The Magnos do get forced back. He has some crossbows here, but needs some more forces. And now the Elk Palace, the unique keep that provides a damage reduction aura to nearby buildings. Finds some massive hits there on those crossbows onto those men-at-arms. There's some Landsknechts in the mix as well. Got these knights advancing forward. He needs to get those spearmen to hit them. It looks like these knights have managed to break his way forward. He also lost a good number of villagers. He still has all 5 relics. We'll have some more horsemen. I haven't been able to secure up the flanks. Not sure where those horsemen went through. Is there maybe an opening here? Don't think so. Takes out some of these villagers as well. Got a good number of force puppets here for him to claim up. Yale's trying to go for a keep here. He's losing a good number of these villagers, and he can't be losing these villagers like this. These Magnos need to start firing away. He's not paying attention. He's a little bit overwhelmed. Magnos roll a pretty sizable miss there. Veteran now trying to gauge that power. Should be able to get it. Keep does not have boiling oil at the moment. The villagers falling back, so quite a bit of damage there. Magnos find good hit there. He'll stabilize right here. Both sides are down a number of force, but got these knights still in this back line. He needs some spearmen back here. This is the primary town set as well. Some of these villagers are going down. He's down to 17 villagers. Keep will go down. There's more of the walls getting hit. He may just pull it off, but the keep draws some fire, allows Magnos to hit anything that advances. Nice occasion of knights. He does have 4/4 armor on these guys. He can get up to more armor for them as well. This player's gonna be very far from aging up. Kremlin has currently 8 charges there, so 16 militia. We're just cleaning up these palisade gates. Does spot all these Magnos. There's currently 4 Magnos there. Actually, no, that's a bombard. He doesn't see the bombard though. We've got elite knights on point field. They have 9/9 armor. The Spearman will have trouble versus that. Does get us. Oh, but he does get a nice little choke point there and gets annihilated. Try to go for a keep over here. Receive it of keep fire. Magnos do outrange keep arrows. And he's only building for 1 village at the moment. I have to collect the stone as well. Universe are going up, getting elite army tactics. Some of those Loma camps have been destroyed. Magnos now can see down the keep, as well as the bombard. As mentioned beforehand, the Magnos do outrange keep arrows. Keep arrows at 8 range, Magnos do have 9 range. So Magnos can be used versus keeps. Not more of a soft counter than a hard counter. Spring Gulls push way forward. Oh, and the Culverin do get a good hit there, and only 1 of the bolts fired. We've got massive siege force here, including 4 Magnos, bombards, Culverin. This is a massive siege force there. We've got the high army going up, which will reduce the cost, production cost of nearby siege workshops. He has 1. He needs to get the spring golds among everything else. Landsknechts and man-at-arms push me forward. Just man-at-arms looks like, no Landsknechts. He needs to go for the levy now. He needs those 20 militia. Also trying to advance up forward. Magnos finds some good hits with those men-at-arms. With the elite arm techs, they have a lot of health now. Crossbows flying away. Spring Gulls pushing forward. Gets a decent hit there. Horseman managed to connect the Magnos. Magno does go down. Second Magno does go down. Yellow maybe able to hold. Some of these farms and some of these villages. Green has an unhealthy number of villagers, which actually gives Roost more time to breathe because now there's less military units in the field, so he has to deal with less assaults. Right now, getting here repaired on up. We've got more men on the field. He's getting out Streltsy, which are very powerful gunpowder, which they are cheaper than other gunpowder units as well. They do still maintain the 4-tower range as other gunpowder units. I've got the men arms pushing forward. I don't think that was all the charges. That was not all the charges. Horsemen charging forward. The militia needs to start hitting these bombards. 2 bombards remain. Does lose that siege workshop and loses siege workshop again. Without the siege workshop, so you'll have trouble deploying out any sort of skulls. And the Mangonel gets annihilated. Bombards going to be ripping apart through this infrastructure. The crossbows advancing forward. More heavy armor pushing forward, and Yellow does back the game now. As Angrade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next.